Yeah, no, we got him taken care of. So we're just gonna wait for Reed to get in the vehicle here.
Good luck.
I appreciate it. Hey, you know what I realized, Sergeant, after this many years of doing this, if I need luck, I'm fucked. 15 years in law enforcement. I like that guy. It's an emergency call this morning. I got it about 6:30 in the AM and got them an early riser. And these people, they called me 15 minutes after they got attacked. So this is really good because I had to talk them down, calm them down, and, you know, can you take Benadryl? If you can, take some. The realtor that got stung took 4. Hey, bye-bye. It's going to be a drowsy day for that boy, but he might, you know, he'll live through it, hopefully. They got stung in the head, neck, collarbone. The gal got stung in the lip. She said it's continuing to swell. So they called me really early on in the attack. Just after they got attacked, she, 84 years old with a walker. She couldn't run to the truck, and so the realtor had to pick her up and throw her in the truck. So it's a real classic nightmare emergency incident that we have going on here in Tombstone, the Wild West, Cochise County. Anyway, the marshal is on standby in case we need him. He already warned the neighbors. Hōsh calls us dragon slayers. Guadalajara, the city, all right, the emergency response teams are all coordinated and prepared for bee attacks. You know why? Because on every month in the city of Guadalajara, there are 300 attacks. 300. Crazy. 10 per day or more. Just in Guadalajara. So now I feel, oh, there's a shoe. There's a hat. There's the walker. Whoa. Yeah, they're under the door. This is weird, Hōsh. Yeah. They're going under the door. Here's where they attacked from. Look
at this.
So they're
what
fully
was on the other side of the store?
I'm afraid I don't know, but I think we should caulk that up until we get the screws out because we're in a neighborhood. Foam. Son of a bitch. Shit drives me nuts, and this is probably after they were told to keep the damn things in. We can't do shit until these dogs are in, of course, because they're gonna light up this whole neighborhood. Huh? It's a 5 already. It's gonna be a 5. Yeah, okay, we can't do anything. Hello? They're on me. Hello? Have you got the dogs in? Yeah. Thank you so much, because we have horrible bees here.
Bees?
Yeah, Africanized killer bees.
Oh, wonderful.
I know, isn't it a joy? They already sent 2 people to the hospital this morning.
Oh, my.
Yep, so please keep the dogs in until further notice. She has a sick husband that went out to the car to get his stuff in his back now, thank God. And we can put this walker and whatnot in the truck. We're here to retrieve this stuff for them. This is just going to be a full-on war. See, all these are boarded up. And I'm looking for other hives. This is good. You know, we should do a quick walk around, Hōsh. Make sure there's no other. These guys are definitely a 5. Do not try this at home, whatever you do. I don't care where the hell you are in the country. These things are evil. You cannot win. These are not a rattlesnake in the driveway. Do not try this at home. We should put police tape up out here.
They kill livestock. They kill pets. We don't relocate killer beehives. Every one of these hives is a ticking time bomb.
So at least we know we do not have a second hive. At least right here, I can guarantee you all these people in the hood have hives. Here we go. This house has not been in, that we know of, for years. There was a fire here, and someone died. Oh, that's unusual.
There we go.
That is completely fucking weird. Here, I'm gonna hand this to you, because I gotta start doing sprays.
Oh, they're blowing up and they're mean.
They're mean, they're 5s, yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna spray this in the air and not on the phone. This is pretty easy. I'm gonna knock knock down about 20,000 in the time that I'm talking.
Holy shit, Reed.
What?
These are mean bees.
Oh, yeah, no, this is definitely.
This is a 5 plus.
This is a 5+. See them peeling off the bottom here? See them?
Yep.
They're peeling off the bottom. I'm going to knock them down if they're peeling
They're
off.
emptying
Neighbors
out.
have been warned.
Yep.
Whoa.
Here, let me get inside and shoot.
Yep. Little picture upper.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nuclear
So
is
when they're
right.
staying here, they will not go all over the neighborhood. So I'm already knocking down tens of thousands of them. They're still peeling off. There's easily 75,000 bees here. But the problem is not how many, it's just how they're all mean and shit. So, yeah, we're just gonna stand here and I'm gonna get the spray adhesive.
Here.
You wanna operate this? Oh, you got it?
Yep.
You? I'm gonna go two-fisted, everybody.
Yep. The honey is definitely worth a damn. We take the honey.
Technically, it's the same. They make the same honey. It's just deadly to get to it, no matter what you're doing. Yeah, 300 incidents per month in Guadalajara. You know, and people always say, oh, who cares if it's in another country? Yeah, well, these bees don't know borders. So it's already getting quieter. Can everybody tell that? Yep, so just after a few minutes, it'll knock down 10, 20, even 30,000 of these bees. And bees that are crawling around on the ground can't fly and sting you. So that's our big goal. So these bees almost killed a couple of people this morning. And that's very unusual for them to build like that, right, Hōsh?
Oh, yeah, very strange.
Yep.
Very unique.
I mean, thank God we're good at very strange.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to keep knocking them down here. Do we have a plant set out anywhere?
No, they're in the back of the truck.
Alright, I'm going to grab one.
Yeah, really, really interesting build. These aren't chemicals, we're spraying glue. No, no, they're in the back. You want me to grab them? Yep. Here you go.
Oh, anybody home? Yeah, this burnt. I can smell it. I can still barely smell it. It was years ago that it burnt, you can tell. So we're going to keep knocking them down. Wow. We're using a non-toxic spray adhesive to knock them down to the ground because we don't care if they're dead or not. We just don't want them flying around. Look at how they built that. I mean, look at this. They were expanding. You see this?
Yeah.
That's concrete and rebar. They had expanded so they could build out. They were not going to stop and go to the door was full. That's how they feed. Okay. They're hanging off the inside of the door in this burnt out building.
Right, right,
That doesn't mean there's not another one.
right. What?
When Christmas trees go back.
Oh, let me see. Well, that's no good.
Yeah. All right, no hives in here, but you can see where the pictures were hanging.
Yeah.
Now, a thing about shining a light up into an attic like this, if there was a hive up there, they would be coming and attracting the light. So nothing yet. Okay, if anything can creep this old cowboy out, it's this type of shit. Right?
Right.
Oh, look at the drapes. Yeah, this is the epitome of creep. This is weirdness. Creepy. I've seen in closets where hives will move in. This is why we're looking everywhere, everybody. We're looking everywhere. So I've seen them build in amongst the clothing, where they'll build in the folds of the clothing of the fur coat. This is all that's left of the last person that did it. That's horrible. I know.
There's a full-on hole in this roof.
Oh yeah. So that goes outside.
Yep.
What's back in there? Nada.
See, we're still in the, way in the dark back here, and they're still on me.
Oh yeah, they're still. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is unusual for even killer bees.
To be this far.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's good news.
We probably need to reload that clamp, right?
Yes, thank you. Yep. Yeah, we ran out of spray adhesive. So notice how different it is from when we first got here?
Yeah.
It's going to light up again when we get the tubs and start cutting this down.
Yeah, because they're hiding in between the comb.
There's 30,000, 40,000 bees in between these layers. Ready? There we go.
Boy, they're spicy.
No, they're still pissy. That's why that's spraying out in the air there. So
This is beautiful, the way they built. Look at all these doors.
a lot of doors. So you want to put this underneath it to
Yep.
catch whatever we can. So now we're gonna get this kind of
this.
wrapped up. What do we
That's
got?
all pollen and honey.
Oh
Look
my
at
God, that's solid
bee-
pollen.
bee
Holy
bread.
shit.
Yeah.
Bee bread. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, Hōsh is gonna start scraping. And there's gonna be a million more bees flying around. That's why we have that spray adhesive out there. So yeah, do not try this at home. Yeah, this is ridiculous. We're licensed professionals. If you ain't licensed in Arizona, don't you dare try this shit. You get licensed with the Pest Management Division, Department of Agriculture. Do not do this, period. They don't like it very much, and no one else does either, because you don't know what the hell you're doing and you're going to get someone killed.
Oh yeah, and if you do, you're liable.
Then you're liable. Don't screw around, you dumbasses.
Don't screw around.
Don't screw around.
And I'd like to just cut the whole thing
Well,
off.
then it would mush it up too much, huh? Well, I don't know. Maybe you can. Will it fit in? Oh, maybe you can just tear it off. Now you're going to have to cut it.
Yeah, well, it's coming off this board here. Okay.
All right, so I don't know. I guess if you can scrape the thing up, I think it's going to fall apart because it's heavy. And the six-sided cell on a beehive is the strongest natural
A
structure.
lot of propolis on here.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. Propolis is the tree sap that they gather out in the field in the winter. They gather it from trees.
Right? Boy,
Right.
it's packed with bees.
Yeah, well, they're all in those little holes, everybody. They're all stuffed in there.
All right.
All right, yeah, cut it off.
It's largely dry.
It's like cutting a cake. Well, you know what happened after they attacked this morning?
What?
They stuffed it. Yep, they stuffed themselves. Oh, there's honey.
Here we're getting
See,
into
there.
it.
Now we're getting into some. It's so hot out, though. This will just be Viking honey.
Yep, I see it.
So, he's taking it off in sheets. Oh, there's brood.
There's the brood.
But now that's not.
No,
that's
this
good
isn't.
stuff. That's
bee
all
bread.
pollen
Yep.
and bee bread. And so we do have some brood comb, which is, of course, what's going to happen. Man, what a convoluted hive, though,
Look at
huh?
this.
That's beautiful. Look at all that pollen and
Interesting,
honey.
right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so this is brood here.
All right, so the
So,
brood...
do you want to catch the side?
Oh, yeah, let me get outside. Let me get past you there. So the brood, we call it brood. I don't know why. But it's where the babies are raised. You see that there, everybody?
Larva.
Larvae. So you
boy.
see the little white ones? That's...
Here, I'm going to move this.
All right, yeah, very good. Don't want larvae dripping in there.
And
Larvae.
there's a bunch of bees, too. Look at that.
Oh, look at all them bees. Holy shit, you were right.
Yeah.
You want to toss that out here and we'll
Yeah,
gather it later?
I got a bag
Or you
here
already have a
somewhere.
bag?
Yeah,
All right.
right here.
Okay. Larva is protein. It's babies, and so we don't want that because it'll make they rot. There's enough bees here to kill, I don't know, how many horses?
Well, and the main
100?
thing yeah, and the main thing is they're ready and willing to
Oh,
do
that's
it.
not only
There's
can
some
they
nasty
will.
hive.
Yeah, this not only could they,
Yeah,
but they want to.
this is a mean-ass hive.
Oh,
I mean,
my
we've
God.
definitely turned the
That's all
volume
brood. Huh?
down
Maybe.
on them. Yeah, it is.
Well, you notice how quiet it is now compared to when we got here,
Well, the
guys?
spray adhesive just...
Yeah, the spray adhesive just worked. I almost fell into an old cesspool one time. That honey tasted like shit. Look at it, all brood. A little bit of pollen, but it's too mixed up. These bees are invasive. They're Africanized. They're horrible. These bees sent 2 people to the hospital. Jesus.
And even if they're not Africanized, they're...
No, they're invasive.
Yeah.
Just because they're nice doesn't mean they're good.
Right.
Oh, that was pretty good. I got to remember that shit. The sergeant this morning was pretty funny because I said, as he was leaving, I said, "Okay, Sergeant Garcia, if you hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, it's Hōsh." "Okay, it's actually both of us." He said, "Well, as long as you're still screaming, that's good."
Right, it's when you get silent.
Yeah, it's when you get silent, which we've heard, and that's not good because that means they're either dead or unconscious. All right, so now what we're going to do is use a pyrethrin to knock all these bees down. You see all these bees behind where Hōsh is scraping? Look at that ball. Look at that
Yeah,
bunch
the
of them.
queen's in there somewhere.
Like I like to say, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, because, you know, we're not relocating. We're not requeening. Requeening works, but it's temporary.
Yep.
Trying to shake a few bees out of it. There are very few pesticides that have bees on the label because honeybees used to be revered. But now the truth is coming out, and we know that as much as we love nice things, just because they're nice doesn't mean they're good. All right, so we're going to kill them. We're going to use a pyrethrin, which is a pesticide made from chrysanthemum flowers.
Fendona.
Oh, look at them crawling away. Look at that.
With the stingers between their legs.
With their stingers.
We exterminate the hives, but as we do it, we definitely try to impart a really strong sense of shame and guilt.
We're going to call the people that got attacked and see if they're okay. I'm worried. Of course I am. They both got attacked. They did make it to the hospital, 25 miles away, early this morning. And I was talking to him en route, and he said, I don't know if it's the Benadryl or the venom that I got stung in the head, but I don't feel well. That scares the shit out of me, because he's driving. She's 84 years old, and the walker is laying around here. And so, but they did make it. So that scares the living hell out of me. There we go, see? Job well done. Do not try this at home, and do not do this shit if you're unlicensed in the state of Arizona. Period. Don't do it. Just stop, all right? Because it's too dangerous, and it's illegal. So what the, the laws are there to keep everyone safe. The neighbor's dog, the neighbor's horse, the neighbor, you, your reputation. If you get sued for doing this shit wrong and you're not licensed, you're gonna lose your house. So just don't fucking do it, okay?
Yeah, listen, if you got an old place that you inherited and you show up with the realtor and bees come out from under the back door when you're trying to get in and sting you up, send you to the hospital, you throw your walker on the ground and lose your pink crock. If you live in Cochise County, give us a call.